All right, big welcome everyone to this week's mastermind. We got some important information and strategies to share here today, and we also got a very special guest that is gonna come on later on. So we got a full packed agenda today. It's gonna take around 1 hour for this meeting, not more, but every single second is gonna be important information for all of the members in the community who is looking to make the most out of everything that is happening right now, to have the right strategies, to understand exactly what is happening and how you can get positioned for what's about to come. So we are really excited for today's call. I'm gonna take around 20 minutes initially to just give you the latest news updates. We also have a lot of new people coming on to this call right now, and a lot of people joining the community. And I know that there's an incredible work done by the community leaders all around the world, and we're having so many new members joining. So for those who are new into this community, I just want to welcome each and every one of you. Every single week we are running the Den Mastermind, which is a call where we discuss all the latest news updates, a community call where we can always set the right strategies so everyone have everything they need to make the most of the next week. So we are really excited for what is about to come inside of the company, and it's everything that is going to come in the coming few weeks. And there's a lot of surprises that is being brewing behind the scenes as well, which is going to be announced by Alex in the near future. So a lot of things is coming. Now, at the end of this call, we're going to bring on a real superstar with Afor Dokas, who is going to come on. And if you want to see energy, and if you want to see someone that has created incredible testimony in the previous structure, reaching a black diamond position in Africa, in Cameroon. And this is a real queen of network marketing of crypto in Africa. So we are really excited to hear how she did it. How did she actually get to a position of a black diamond in the previous structure, and right away in the new structure becoming a green diamond on her way to purple diamond? And this is an incredible testimony, and I really suggest that you wait until the end of the call so you can get her testimony and really hear how she did it and how you can duplicate her knowledge and her experience into your markets as well. So I also want to thank the translators that is here with us today, and I know that I'm going to try to speak as slow as I can while still making sure that we are covering enough information in the 1 hour that we have dedicated for this call. So let's jump into it. For all the new people on the call, let me just summarize quickly the mission, the vision, what we are doing, where we are going, and where we have been. Now, the company of Ultima and this company for the past 8 years have been in preparation, has been in a journey of learning all the different aspects of this market, and today is in the forefront of this industry. There's no other company in this industry that's been here for the past 8 years. So Ultima is a real trailblazer and is ahead of everyone and is creating new trends. Now, the overall vision is very simple. It is about building the biggest crypto ecosystem in the world, in the crypto networking space, where multiple technologies are coming together under the same umbrella, operating on the smart blockchain which the company has created. Now, the vision of the company is to get to 100 million users and a price of $100,000. And how this can be possible is by simply understanding demand and supply mechanics. Now, this company and the Ultima token is operating with a deflationary system. It means that of every single day, there is less and less and less Ultima tokens from the circulating supply. These tokens are going into pools and locked up. They are being frozen and therefore away from market, or according to the company's halving, the supply to market is continuously decreasing. This, together with a rapidly growing community through the different ecosystem, parts, the platforms, the company's new game that has generated over 2 million users in a few weeks. This is all coming together and is supporting the price to go from today $7,000 to the vision of $100,000. Now, recently, the company launched the new freezing technology, which is both going to help the supply in the market to decrease. At the same time, it will support the community to grow. Now, already there has been, I believe, over 4,300 Ultima token frozen. And if you calculate with today's price of $7,000, you can see how many millions of dollars of Ultima token has been frozen in the past weeks. Now, why is it that people choose to freeze Ultima token? It is because of the benefit and the reward that you are receiving by actually doing so. Now, we all know the company's vision of getting to $100,000. And today being at $7,000, it means that there's a potential of 10 times price increase. And if you add what you can accumulate with the freezing technology, then you might be able to double or even more your amount of Ultima in the coming 1 year, which means that you could have a 20, 30 potential times increase if the company reach the target price of $100,000. Now, the beauty of the freezing technology is that when you are freezing your Ultima, they are not being sent to anyone else but to your wallet and frozen. And within 1 year, you can receive your Ultima back. And of course, keeping your rewards. This is why thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, and millions of dollars within only 2 weeks have come into this freezing technology, and every day it's just continuously to increase. Now, normally, when we're looking at the freezing technology, how it would work is that you buy Ultima and you freeze it. Now, because of you freezing, you are starting to earn rewards from the ULTIMA Pool. This is a liquidity pool where every day you receive Ultima tokens. The tokens that you receive, you can sell on the market and you can do whatever you want. If you want to follow the directions of the company and the CEO, Alex, and his strategies, you can refreeze every day and continuously increase your daily rewards. And this is the normal way of freezing. Now, right now, we have a massive promotion running where the company is giving you 300% the amount of potential rewards if you choose to freeze for 1 year. So normally, if you freeze, then you only earn from the Ultima Pool. The Ultima Pool pays out 5 Ultima tokens every single day. But if you freeze for 1 year with the current promotion, you will earn not only from the 5 Ultima tokens per day in Ultima Pool, but also you are boosting your rewards with the booster liquidity pool, which in itself is also paying out 5 Ultima tokens a day. In combination with the game pool, which you also get access to, which is also 5 Ultima tokens a day, now you are able to earn your share out of 15 Ultima tokens a day coming to market instead of the normal freezing where you only earn from 5 Ultima tokens a day. So quick calculations, you can earn a lot more by getting involved right now and making sure that you freeze for 1 year, because that is where the real benefit is kicking in. And to put it into numbers, if we're looking at you freezing 1 Ultima token, and we are now doing this according to a price of $5,000 per Ultima, of course, the numbers will be higher because today's price is $7,000 per Ultima. Now, if we're looking at 5,000 Ultima tokens frozen, which is, we are not there yet, we're only at 4,000 right now, it would mean that at the price of Ultima being $5,000 in the market over 200 days, you can make 20% if the price is $5,000. And this is in 200 days. And this does not include price increase. Let's add a potential price increase. Let's say we reach the next target of $20,000. Then it would mean that you made 80% within only 200 days. And this is only coming from the Ultima Pool. So remember, the numbers I'm running now is calculated on 5,000 Ultima frozen. We're only at 4,000 now, which means rewards are higher. At the price of $5,000 per Ultima, again, the price is 7,000 right now, so the rewards are higher. But even with these numbers that I'm showing you, it could be potentially 80% that you accumulate more Ultima within 200 days if we reach the price of $20,000. And this is only from the Ultima Pool. Let's combine it now with the booster pool. If we say that we have 10,000 booster splits in the booster pool, then at the price of $5,000, you make an additional 24%. So at the price of 5,000 in the coming 200 days, with these numbers, it would be 20% plus 24%. That is 44%. But if we all believe that we can reach a price of $20,000, then the real number would be 96% with the current numbers. So imagine reaching a price of $20,000, which is very possible, knowing that the company has incredible plans for increasing the price and increasing the community, and we are continuously freezing Ultima. That 80 plus 96% is an incredible increase of Ultima inside your wallet. And remember that these are extra rewards. If you buy Ultima at $7,000, the initial, and you freeze it, and you get the rewards 80% plus 96%. And after 1 year, if the price is 20,000, the Ultima you get back has gone up 300% itself. So you have the benefit here from earning rewards from the Ultima Pool. You earned rewards from the booster pool, and you did not lose even 1% of the initial Ultima that you've frozen, which means that if the price go to 20,000 and the initial Ultima that you put into the system comes back, and you can sell it to the market at a price of 300% higher than you came in with. So when you start putting the numbers together, it gets really exciting, and the chances are very high that we're reaching a price of $20,000. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. These numbers are speculative based on market conditions right now. It could change, and the price could go up and down. But if you believe in the vision and the price potential, or even that we are going to stay above 5,000, then you can see the opportunity here of accumulating and multiplying your Ultima with the freezing technology very fast. So simply buy Ultima on the market and freeze it for 1 year. The Ultima that you freeze comes back after 1 year. But during that 1 year, you are accumulating more Ultima from the Ultima pool and from the booster pool. So in the end of the 1 year, you could have a lot more Ultima. If you're looking at these numbers and we're looking at the price of $20,000, you could have over 100 or 150%, according to these numbers, more Ultima in your wallet after 1 year. Within one Ultima, you could potentially have 1.5 extra Ultima in the wallet. You got 2.5 Ultima in the wallet after 1 year, and the price got up 300%. So I'm going to leave you by doing your own calculations here, because these are all speculative numbers. But just understand the potential and why it is so important to get involved as soon as possible, because the promotion that is running right now in the booster pool is going to decrease a lot in only a few days. So I will explain this a little bit further in a second here. But before that, there's other benefits. I'm not even calculating on the game pool. Game pool is additional to all these numbers. Now, the game pool will in itself pay out 5 Ultima per day. And when you buy any package, you are also getting in-game euros. So from the Battle Boost game, which is the company's tap to earn game, you can also get a big part of the airdrop of bull tokens, which is going to give you an additional income or reward of Ultima token. So you now have 3 revenue or income streams from Ultima tokens by freezing Ultima once and get back your Ultima. You do not lose your Ultima. You do not pay for the packet. You just buy Ultima, freeze it, and get it back and earn from 3 pools. And if you just look at these numbers, it's already exciting with only the Ultima pool. But when adding the booster pool on top, the numbers get really exciting. And then as a bonus, you're also getting earnings from the gaming pool. And even to take this to a new level, the booster splits is another benefit. So, of course, the rewards that you get from the booster pool is because you receive booster splits, which is a share of the booster liquidity pool. And these splits in itself and these tokens will be listed on the exchanges and have in its own value. So these is other assets that you receive. So you take one Ultima, freeze it, get back your Ultima after 1 year. By doing this, you accumulate a lot of Ultima rewards from the booster pool because you have booster splits. But you can take your booster splits if you don't want to continue earning rewards, unfreeze them, and go to the market and sell them at the market price. And you can also trade them with futures trading. So there's a lot of flexibility. So the tokens, the booster splits in itself hold its own value. So not only are you accumulating Ultima rewards, but you're getting the booster tokens and the bull tokens from the game. And all of this creates an incredible opportunity where you can, by freezing Ultima one time, earn from 3 different pools. And you continue to accumulate more and more and more Ultima every single day. This Ultima you can sell on the market at any time. After 1 year, the initial Ultima comes back and you still hold value in the booster splits, in the game splits. And all of this is creating a very unique way of generating rewards in the coming years to come. Now, the entry is, as you know, by choosing one of the booster contracts that is available right now in DeFi U. Every Ultima that you use to purchase contracts are frozen automatically for 1 year and returned to you after that 1 year. Now, right now, the promotion is running where there is still 960% more splits in the booster liquidity pool. But on the 31st of August, which is only a few days away, 6 days away, it's going to reduce by 60% units. So that is why it's very, very important at this time to get involved at the highest promotion, because the numbers is going to change drastically if you are coming in with a lower promotion. And these numbers that I was running previously, these are based on you coming on at current promotion that is running right now. Of course, the numbers drastically change when you come in after the promotion has been reduced. Now, further to this, the urgency that many start recognizing is that the company has a community coming from the Battle Bulls game. This is the company's own game with 2 million users. Right now in this Telegram group, there's over 1 million subscribers, and this 1 million active crypto enthusiasts is going to be introduced to the Ultima ecosystem in the near future. Now imagine the Ultima corporate is promoting the Ultima freezing for 1 year to these 1 million people. Let's say 5% choose to jump in that same day and freeze Ultima for 1 year. That is 50,000 people freezing Ultima for 1 year in 1 day. Now, after 1 year, it means that 50,000 people gets back their Ultima. And of course, many might take profit. Many might go and sell. And maybe we're going to have a dip in the market after that 1 year because of 50,000 people get back their Ultima. It means unless they keep refreezing, it could create fluctuations in the market. What this means is that you should get involved in the freezing for 1 year before this 1 million people is getting introduced. Because what happens is if you get involved before this 50,000 or 1 million potential people, you will get back your Ultima before them. So you have the chance to make a decision before them if you want to keep, refreeze, continue to compound, or sell in the market at the highest price. Then it is very important that you freeze. For every minute that you delay your 1 year freezing, there is someone else getting in before you, which means that they will get their Ultima back before you in 1 year's time, and they have more opportunity because they have more flexibility. They can make decisions and they can choose if they're happy with the price. And instead, if people are waiting after these potential 50,000 people freeze in 1 day, then imagine you get your tokens back after few days after these 50,000 people get them back. Now you're not having a position of power in the market, because if all of them choose to sell, you're going to come into a dip. And of course, it's going to recover after a while if this continues as planned. So this is the strategy where everyone needs to understand that the faster you freeze your Ultima, the faster you get them back. The faster you freeze your Ultima, the bigger promotion you receive. And the faster you freeze your Ultima, the more rewards you are able to accumulate from the booster pool, which is not lifetime. And that's why it's very important that everyone gets involved as soon as possible in the 1 year freezing, because if you wait and delay, what's going to happen is that you're going to be behind in the queue of getting Ultima back, and you're going to reduce amount of potential rewards, and the calculations they have showed you is going to drastically reduce. So this is why it is so important to get involved so you can get as big share as possible from the 15 Ultima a day coming out to the customers. And if you want to increase your earnings, then you can activate yourself in the active business of Ultima and earn from the 5 Ultima coming every day from the business pool, which is just by introducing others to the ecosystem. And you can increase your daily rewards by not putting money into the system, but actually putting effort into the system. So there's 4 different pools you're able to earn from. And 3 of them comes by just getting the booster package right now. And the 4th one, the business pool, comes from activating yourself and contributing to the growth of the community. Now, the coming few months is going to be very interesting. We have already seen since the launch of the freezing, the price has increased from $2,000 to $8,000, 400% growth in the past only few weeks. We will know, the target is that 10,000 Ultima Frozen by the end of the year. And this means that there's going to be a price of over $20,000 according to current calculations, which would mean that we would reach a top 100 coin market cap position, attracting more liquidity, institutional investors, and of course, more attention in the crypto world. Then we have the halving of Ultima on February 2025, which is continuously decreasing the supply to market by 50%, which means you want to earn as much rewards as you can before the halving, because when the halving takes place, all rewards is cut in half. And of course, that should have an effect on the price, doubling in theory. Then the end of the year 2025, the target is to freeze 90% of the Ultima token and reach 100 million users community. And this means that the price can mathematically get over $100,000. So after that, the journey will continue. The company is dedicated to, at least for the coming 8 to 10 years, continue building. They've already been in the market for the past 8 years. And everyone that is getting involved right now needs to start learning about the strategies where the people for the past 8 years in Ultima has been able to make a lot of profit by following the golden rules. And this is something that new people getting involved in the company is not realizing until they have been in it for many months or years. But those who make the most out of this system are the ones understanding the golden rules. It means taking a long-term position. It means accumulating as much as you can at the low prices. You wait until the price reaches your target. You take profits whenever you are happy, but you do not operate on greed. You do not operate on fear. And by applying these strategies, you will be able to continuously benefit from the Ultima ecosystem. With that being said, I'm just going to summarize to say that there is an urgency in many ways because the price is getting primed for increase. The company has a lot of surprises to launch very soon. We are about to introduce 2 million users to the Ultima project. The promotion is reducing by 60% units in only 6 days. And also, as you know, if you get in faster into the freezing, you can earn more rewards and you get back your Ultima faster than others after 1 year. So you are in a power position if you have the highest promotion, if you buy Ultima at the lowest price, and if you're the one freezing first, that is where the biggest benefits will come. With that being said, I'm now going to hand over to my business partner, Danish, who will take us through an interview with an incredible power lady from Africa. And I'm really excited to hear all of this. So over to you, Danish, and we take it from here.
Thank you so much, Emil. Thank you for summarizing this again in the best way possible. I think every single person on this call, if you guys are not excited about what's to come, especially when it comes to that roadmap and seeing things and how they play out and the fact that we as a community can really contribute and master a way to build an ecosystem around this incredible token, then you really need to look at yourself, because there's so many people that have joined this launch. On the 14th, we had that call with Alex, and everyone has been running like crazy, and everyone's been achieving, obviously, ranks. Before I get going, I want to say a shout out to Anna, who is running the Portuguese translations. A shout out to you. You're doing an incredible job. I see you smiling there. We salute you and your Portuguese-speaking community. So shout out to you, okay? And a big shout out as well to Alexi, who is running the translations today in Spanish. And it's a difficult job, because of the fact that English is particularly my first language. We might speak very quickly, and these guys have the difficult task of processing this and obviously relaying it to their community. So a huge shout out to the both of you. Thank you so much. And guys, if anyone needs translations, please reach out to us, okay? And we will be more than happy to cater and facilitate for any translations. Okay, let's get to the main showstopper of this call today. Now, I only gave her 1 day, literally, or even an evening to prepare for this, to say, you know what, sister, we're bringing you on to tomorrow's call, all right? And I know how busy she is. I know how much of a team she's managing. She's been in this business for literally from the inception of the business itself. Now, not even I, not even Emil, not even many, leaders in this company can boast that they have been a part of it literally from day one. They've seen Alex grow. They've seen the community grow. They've seen the leaders come through this business. They've seen the kind of financial freedom that these leaders have come. Some have gone, some have continued to stay, and they inspire us literally day in, day out. And she is most definitely one of them, okay? Now, in the old structure, all right, with the most impossible circumstances, okay? Building in the mother of all continents, Africa, she went and she smashed Black Diamond. And I remember this picture so clearly because this was that day that she hit that Black Diamond rank. And to achieve something like this in Africa, I must say it and I must explain it to all of us on this call. That is not a small achievement. It is a big, monumental task. All right. Africa is a very interesting market. We know that it's got all the potential in the world, absolutely all the potential in the world. But at the same time, we also go through a lot of challenges in Africa. But someone who has mastered those challenges, identified a structure, identified a system, and made sure that it has worked for herself, even though she's gone completely against the grain, okay, is this wonderful sister of ours. So I want to welcome an absolute superstar who, again, within a short space of time, in that challenging market, has gone and absolutely smashed Green Diamond, and she's rushing. Okay, she's absolutely rushing on her way to purple, and then red, and then who knows? Black Diamond comes and knocks on the door. And I'm pretty sure after this launch, we're going to see her climbing up the ranks. She commands a team of loads of people in the thousands by number. And when she stands on stage or when she stands with that podium, everyone's listening. You know, everyone is listening, because from time to time, I feel like as if I'm in a classroom and my headmistress is talking to me. So, Dorcas, Afor, are you ready, my sister? I think you're muted, so if you could unmute yourself, sis. There we go.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Danish. Thank you. I'm quite humbled to be here. Very good afternoon to everybody that is on this call today. Thank you once again, bro. Thank you for calling me out today to maybe warm up the community, encourage them. I'm humbled. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you so much.
There's a lot of people giving you waves, so I hope you can see that, sis. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's plenty of people giving you waves. And a lot of, would you believe, Dorcas, there was a lot of requests actually from the wider community to say, you know something, we want to hear from Dorcas. We want to hear from this lady. We've seen her in action. We've seen her speak before. She just got made Green Diamond, but let us hear from her. So today is that day, and we want to give what the community has asked for. Okay, so this is that day. So welcome onto the call. Thank you for sparing your time. We know how busy you are. And ladies and gentlemen, I just pray that the internet connection holds up. Africa, again, it's a very challenging place to build a business, okay? And I'm happy that Dorcas has got a fantastic internet connection where literally we can see how lovely she looks today. All in preparation for this call, yeah? All in preparation for this call.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks to everybody. Thank you so much for the love you're sharing. I can see some of the messages coming in. Thank you once again.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's get straight into it, Dorcas. Tell us a little bit about yourself, okay? Tell us, about the network marketing journey and how it is that you arrived at this wonderful opportunity that we have here. And that too, 6-7 years ago, you were here from the very get-go. You had a vision, and that's all you had. The company just started. And you saw this vision, and you're still here today. And what I'd like to call as part of the furniture, yeah? You are part of the furniture in this business. Okay. So tell us a little bit about the journey of what happened prior to this and how you arrived at this point. And tell us a bit about yourself as well.
Okay. Dorcas Afo Angwa is a woman in business, a fruit one at that. I'm a mother and a proud grandmother. I have a beautiful granddaughter. Oh. Yeah. I have 3 kids. My last child is in the university. My son is in the university already. And for my kids and for my parents, I am who I am today by God's grace. Yeah. The journey is not easy. Yeah. But the reason why I choose this path, I mean, honestly speaking, I'm grateful to God that I found this path, because I would have surely mistaken a career. I would have mistaken. Being a networker is the best thing I would have ever done. And even there's another world, I would still want to be a marketer. Reason being that a lot of things will happen. First of all, my background. I come from a business background. My parents are business owners. I grew up leaving from school, going to my daddy's shop, my mommy's shop. And I knew how to count money, a lot of money. And I never saw somebody controlling my father or controlling my mother. So the whole idea was growing up and being financially free and not wanting a boss, because I never saw my daddy having a boss. Neither did I saw my mommy having a boss. My dad was always giving instructions to the workers in the shops and so on. So I loved that part. Went to school, had my kids, my first two kids, and then I went to university. I did nursing. Traveled out of the country, had a sad situation with somebody saying, I don't need a nigger to serve me. And that pissed me off. And I was like, how much are they even paying me per hour? Why should this person insult my personality? And on top of that, the most painful thing was the food that they took off the table. They didn't even give me the food to eat. They trashed the food because I'd actually crossed over the food with my hands. And they billed me. And so that got me so pissed off. And that same day, I fired my boss because I had it up to here. I was like, I took the lift. I went upstairs to the 9th floor. I said, how much are you paying me? You billed me on this food. You watched the camera. You saw everything happen. Where's my fault there? Why would you bill me? And I don't even have the food. Excuse. And guys, sorry.
No problem. You know, one of my favorite lines is what you just said just now. You know, and I don't think all of us heard it properly. Dorcas just said that she fired her own boss instead of the other way around. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that. Yeah, so that's a very cool saying, I must say.
Thank you once again. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
And from that day, you actually wrote that down.
Yes, everyone needs to remember it, sis.
Okay. From that day on, Mr. Smith, my mentor, sorry, Mr. Smith told me, Dorcas, you have a fine personality. Why don't you go into marketing? I was like, what's marketing? He said, you can sell and you make commissions. I said, really? He said, yes. He said, okay. Then there was Herbalife. I attended this training from Herbalife. I saw how people were splashing money. I was excited. You know, money can actually excite people. So I was excited and I told him, I want to do this. Where do these people get all this money? He said, they are marketing. I had a girlfriend then. She actually invited me for a yacht holiday, a trip on the high sea. The 14 days I spent also changed the story. Because, sorry, I catch cold. The AC is too much, but it's okay. The white guy said, I must put it because I must put the white. Reason being that most of them are my mentors. That's one of the reasons for the success. The Black community doesn't have a lot of knowledge about marketing. And so I needed to listen to him. And he said he had a palm top and he was doing this. And then he was talking to another lady. They were talking about team building. And then I asked. And he said the best profession in the world is network marketing. And then I rephrased to Mr. Smith. And then I said, and I was on a cruise ship. The lifestyle, I mean, my cabin was top notch and all that. And I was like, this man is paying for this. And he says network marketing. So if I go there, 1, financial freedom. 2, time freedom. 3, I was going to travel the world. 4, I was going to take care of my parents the way I want to take care of my parents. And I was going to make my kids have the lifestyle that I didn't have. they had some challenges because I'm a single mom. Yes, I'm a single mom. And so raising them wasn't easy. I remember when I had my daughter, my family disciplined me. It's my fault. So I had to pull a tray and carry to hog bananas, hog pineapples, hog a lot of things. And a lot of people will see the finished product now. They don't know where I'm coming from. That's my story. Okay. And for me, because I had a business background, my dad always told me you can always win as a business person. Don't let anybody control your resources. Don't let anybody manage your time. Don't let anybody count money and give you as a salary. When I was growing up. So even though I had challenges, at the back of my mind, there was one person I needed to stand with me, and that was God. There was one person I always needed to back me up. It was God and nothing else. My mind was made up. I told myself I'm meant to be successful. There is no way. Poverty is a curse. It's a disease. And so, yes, I had kids when I was very young. I needed to do what? I needed to be a role model to my two girls that I had that time. I needed to be a role model to them. I needed to set the path for them. And so I wanted a career that was going to make me attain all these dreams. That's one of my whys. I remember I came back to Cameroon 2015. I set up a daycare center and things started moving very well. Unfortunately, we had the crisis, the English crisis, and everything shut down. And we had done some other company and the company failed. Well, I didn't research because Mr. Smith actually helped me to study marketing in SA at VIT. So that was the reason. That's one of the things where I can say I would rise above by God's grace compared to my African brothers and sisters when it comes to professionalism, because Mr. Smith helped me. Okay, he said, you go to school, you study marketing. So it will facilitate you to become successful. So when they brought the product that failed, I really didn't check, but a friend said, Doc has joined, this is good. I said, okay, fine. After all, we're idle, let's do this. And then it burnt us, so I didn't really want to do anything. And Roland, Jamsi, and Godwin, they are my uplines. God bless them. Amazing. I'm so grateful that they forced me actually to join this company. Yes, it was the best decision they helped me make because they followed me several times. I will not vouch. And then they arranged one Sunday. They said, okay, Doc has come. And then they locked me up in the house. And Godwin
they took a key and locked you up, is it?
They locked. And you know, Roland was sitting on his couch. He put the chair, the door keys in his pocket. I said, I'll see where you come and get it. So I'm like, Mr. Roland, I want to go. I don't want to listen to this company. I don't want to. He said, Docas, you must make money. I said, which money? I don't want to make money from this company. Leave me alone. He refused. The wife sat this way. Godwin's wife sat this way. And then they'll pinch me to get. Roland was doing the presentation. And Godwin was like, what? So when I refused, they'll pinch me. I was mandated to listen. Finally, I got home. And then I was like, idle. The war had started. I didn't have anything doing. 2 days lockdown, 3 days shop. It was on and off. So I went home that day.
Can I stop you there, my sister? Maybe yes. Some of our incredible leaders over here don't understand what you mean by war, okay? I just want to put them into your shoes. You know, we need to understand that Dorcas is talking about a civil war, or for that matter, a war that was currently happening in her locality, in her township, where her families, her friends, her peers, her colleagues, her professional associates were all being affected by this war. But yet they still stood against that war and they are building a business, okay, while the war is continuing. I need all of the listeners of you, Dorcas, today to fully understand that. Please continue. Please continue.
So when the war had started, it was very difficult and really challenging, yeah? Because 1 minute you're in the office, the next thing, po, 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 po. Then the next thing you're running your home. So, so with us, we.
Can I interrupt you one more time? Just to translate a bit of African sound effects. So again, to the listeners, to the leaders, that pop, 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 she was talking about were bullets, okay? Flying past her, she's listening to that. At the same time, she's building the business. Okay, carry on, please. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, that's okay. So I was like, we need to get something to do. So that's how I prayed about this company that night, that Sunday night. And when I woke up, it's like 2 a.m. It's like I just got out of sleep. Boom. Do platinum coin. It's like I had like a voice. You will succeed with this company. Do it. Then I took the white paper. I sent to one of my lecturers. I say, crypto, I'm still going into crypto. I'm understanding slowly. But you see, this company, I need to put in all my energy. What do you think? He said, Doctors, I'll get back to you. And he said, the following day, he said, it looks good. Give it a try. Step in gradually and see. And one thing about me is that I'm a go-getter. I'm a go-getter. If I set my mind on something, I go in fully. So when he said, go in one step at a time, I just say, how can I go in one step at a time? I need to keep going. I won't stop. So we started. It was very difficult. You talking to people and they say, oh, it's a scam. Get off. One woman threw water at me one day. I look at her, I say, don't worry. You see this very company. You will join me someday, but you'll regret your actions. She said, never, you scammer. I said, no problem. It's okay, I walked away. We started building slowly. We'll do seminars. People will not come. People will not come. I remember one Sunday I did a seminar. Nobody came. And my manager was like, Madam, are you sure you're on the right track? I said, yes, I'm on the right track. He said, but nobody came. And Africa, I even made snacks and drinks to tell them about the business. They never came. I said, pack it, take away. I'll take some to my house, take some to your house. Let's go. Even my own younger sister never came. But I invited her. I invited some of my very close friends. I said, it's okay. I said, but I will win with this same company. I kept on going. I even remember sometimes I slept 2 days in the bush going to Nigeria for Dr. Favor's event in 2018, December. People will not understand where we are coming from. Yeah. But what kept me going, Alex, one thing God has blessed me with is my instincts. If I disobey my instincts, I cry. If I listen to my instincts, I win. That anybody that is close to me that is on this call will attest to that. My instincts are very strong. The first day I saw Alex on that call, Alex could not speak English. He had a translator, and he would speak, and the translator would tell us what he's saying. He would speak, the translator would tell us what he's saying. I looked at the man's eyes, and my instincts say, this man is genuine. Dorcas is not perfect, but he's genuine. Trust everything he's selling you, follow the business, you will win. And that's how I started. I would listen to him, he would say, trust me, I will never let you down. I'll keep going with you. I'll keep working with you. And that gave me some energy to understand. And then, now the company is so simple. We have 57 pages, 1, 2, 3 to 57 to present. If you miss one page, the prospect will no longer understand anything you're saying. So you have to go in line. But we are grateful to God that we understood everything. We kept on going. Inside the challenges, we had the no's. Then we started having the no, yes. Like Eric Warren says, he's one of my mentors. Be ready to get the no, yes. No, yes. Then after you get yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. After you start getting yes, no. Yes, I have my mentors. I listen. I have Eric Warren. I have Brian Tracy. I have their audio books and so on. I listen. There are a lot of people I listen to. Les Brown and so on. So even Robert Kiyosaki. So they'll tune your mind to understand that you coming into network marketing is not a walk in the park for you to win. You need to have some certain level of drive, very strong drive, tenacity, focus, integrity, consistency. You need to have all these things put in place. Then you can win. So when I will get the no, next time, I'll come back. It doesn't matter.
Correct.
So I just kept on going. I kept on going. And I mean, I was very passionate about what I was doing. And now we started seeing small changes. I mean, then you would want to, because you say, okay, I'm building this block to have a complete full wall against the success of tomorrow. My daddy usually says that Rome was not built in a day. And Dorcas, trust me, if you know the number of bricks that they removed to build Rome to replace with other ones. And so when your company is facing challenges, keep going, because they will take off some, they'll put the right one.
Exactly.
If it doesn't fit well, they shape it again. So I will always work with this particular concept, knowing that Alex is human, knowing that he will make mistakes, but his mindset for me was everything that mattered. To keep going. We've seen companies that had challenges, and in a blink, the slightest thing, they are gone.
Absolutely.
They are gone. I mean, over these last 7 years, I've had my African leaders that knew me when I was starting this company. They've prospected me for like 12 different companies. One leader has prospected me over this length of time for like 12 different companies. Then I'm like, what are you up to? Can't you see all these years I'm with the same company? How many companies? One day I just say, okay, let me take out time to stop it. I go and screw all the conversations. I said, this is different. This is different. Don't you get tired? More than 12 companies. He said, but Dorcas, I keep finding the right one. I say, and I'm in the right one. I'm inviting you to join me. Let's build together. You don't want to. So when we look at that, I had every reason to really stay here and build. The community, another strong reason. God bless me with a wonderful community. Yeah, from Jade in the previous system to Emerald. I had a very funny experience. My whole team stopped working.
Wow.
And we are not doing again. There's no money in this company. Oh, this. And one day I called them to my office and say, bro, can you give me 1 minute? It's like the AC has changed.
Yes.
The AC has increased. So
I was gonna ask you to switch it off. So
yes.
guys, while we're waiting for Dorcas, I just want to make sure that, again, you've got to put yourself into the shoes of a community in the entirety of not only her country, Dorcas is from Cameroon, but the community of network marketing in the entirety of Africa, all of its 52, 53 countries. The whole concept of network marketing is something that is growing, and a lot of principles are being laid down. And you've got to question who is laying down these principles. And it's individuals that are taking on the responsibility, like Dorcas. There's other brilliant leaders. I see a lot of Madame Jane, who's also a Green Diamond from Kenya. I see her team. A lot of them are representing as well today. There's so many brilliant leaders. Dorcas mentioned Roland. She mentioned Godwill. She mentioned Dr. Faber. These are the champions of Africa that are laying down the right and correct systems in order for Africa to progress in this business. Sorry, carry on, sis. Carry on.
So when my team break out, I actually called them to the office. I prepared lunch, bought drinks, enough drinks. And they came. Because I said, this meeting is a must-attend meeting. You must be there. So they came. Some of them came, we sat. And then I'd switched the daycare into a gym because the war and all that, you're struggling to survive and so on. Yes. You needed money also to be moving. Then even withdrawal was 14 days. When you withdraw, you wait for 14 days to have your money.
So 2 weeks. So,
yes.
Click withdraw, you wait 2 weeks.
You don't even have the click button.
Oh, wow.
You have to send a mail to support. Support will now respond with a mail that you have to fill it in, send it to them. That's when you start counting 14 working days.
Working days as well. So it's more than 2 weeks.
Yes. Wow. 14 working
almost
days.
3. Yes.
Yes. For you to have the withdrawal. And Alex kept on saying that, don't worry, a time will come when with a click, within seconds, the money will be in your wallet. Don't worry. Let's just be building and going. So, but we thank God for today. So when I called them, I told them, I said, look, you guys, you don't see the vision. You are not seeing the price. You are seeing the price.
Exactly.
They are two different things.
Very true.
And most of them did not understand. I said, this company is a very good company. All I need from you is just a little bit of your energy. Let's keep going. Madam Dorcas, you need money. Well, I say, you went and joined this one. It's gone. You joined this one. It's gone. So I'm still having that energy to call you, come, let's work. This one is still there. I said, but you know, this is the last meeting. I'm calling all of you. Excuse. Not any of my Zooms, not any of my physical meetings will I ever invite you personally to come again. If you want to come, come. If you don't want to come, leave it. Many are called, few are chosen. You may not be the chosen one, so choose your own path. But I will never, but trust me, God is on my side with this company. And you will see me on the Hall of Fame in this company. I will never back out. You see that man we are seeing over the TV? I must meet that man. I must meet that man. I was referring to Alex. I said, I must meet him. Me, personally, I must meet him one-on-one. And he will never make himself available. Madam Dorcas, focus on this, your gym. Leave this one. This one is very difficult. You don't make money here. I said, I will make money here. God has showed me. I will make money here. And that was the end. I never called any of my teams. I never. I said, I will build a new team. I must go to Diamond. Then we were having an event coming up for Dr. Favor again in Nigeria. And the system was moving from 100,000 euros to 250,000 euros for Diamond. Diamond was 100,000 euros then. So I was close to, I had like 20,000 euros to clock Diamond. Yes, we didn't have a Diamond in Cameroon. How? I pissed off Dr. Favor when I went to Nigeria because I was the only one that went for the event. Dr. Favor said, Madam Dorcas, I said, even Dorcas in Nigeria, I said, you are upline. There is a Diamond in Nigeria. You are a Diamond. Dr. Favor is a Diamond. There were other Diamonds. We don't have any Diamond in Cameroon. We must have a Diamond in Cameroon. They cannot change this thing. Now, I was seeing that Roland's energy was going to drop if he did not become Diamond, because this energy was going to drop. I had to fire Dr. Favor. Until we had those registrations by 9 p.m. in the night, Roland became a Diamond. I have not eaten anything the whole day. I was so happy. Godwin became a Diamond. So it was now me. But then the volume sales had gone to 250. So you can imagine the work now from 100,000 to 250,000.
Amazing.
Yes. And then the whole compensation plan changed as the system changed. Yes. So it was not easy. I started building like a new team, just carrying those volumes and going on to God bless, I became Diamond. Then along the way now, I was blessed with other beautiful leaders. Madame Joy came in. I met with Mr. Esombe, who has been leading the French community. I mean, I just met him, and within 2 hours, he said, I'm signing up. And if you're a woman, you can make this kind of money. I'm a man, I'm more smarter. I'll make more money than you. I said, come, Papa, come, let's work. We got working. I met with Madame Joy in Boya. I mean, Madame Isabel came in. Madame Naomi came in that time. Madame Naomi in Europe came in. Isabel is my younger sister, came in. We had a lot of other leaders that came in from Bamenda, from my city. Then I had to flee from my city because as we were growing, the war till today is still there. It's been 7 years on, it's still there. I had to flee from my city to another town where is a business capital in Cameroon. There are more people that you could actually see and talk to. It's more exposed, it's free, there is no lockdowns and so on. So we got there, we started working, we're doing the trainings. I remember I used to stay in a very small hotel room like this. I'll leave from my city, I carry bed sheets, I carry everything. I go to that city because they call it auberge.
Auberge, yes.
So yes, they call it auberge. So I will not be comfortable sleeping on the bed. So I carry my own bed sheets, my pillowcase, and disinfection to disinfect the whole place and the room. Just because I didn't have enough money to stay in a proper hotel because it was expensive for me. If I move, I'll get to Douala. I have to walk in Douala. I have to go down to Boya, I walk in Limbe, I walk in Yaoundé. Sometimes I come back to Bafoussam before I come back to my main city, my base. So it was not easy. So I have to economize completely to make sure that the finances, and when I'm going, the moment I am leaving, I'll tell my father, I said, Daddy, pray for me. Pray, I'm going. He said, well, I said, I'll come back in 3 weeks. I'm going round.
Yeah.
I said, pray for me, Daddy. I want sign-ups. I will do sign-ups. People should listen to me. You say, okay, my daughter, give me your hands. Take my hands. You pray for me. Say, God will show you the way. Go. You win. The objective for each city, I must get a sign up. There is no way. I'll enter Douala. I'll buy a bottle of water. I'll tell those people in the hotel. I'll look for a top-notch hotel. My mentor told me that fake it until you make it. So in Africa, people have the mindset that they must see you clean, see you looking beautiful before they join your business. So I always make sure that I will go to a very nice hotel. If I can afford just a bottle of big water, this type of water, I will ask for glasses, and then I'll be receiving people with my own laptop. I'll do the presentations one-on-one. And then God was so kind to me. Before I leave each city, I'll meet the targets. I'll be having the sign-ups. And then you start waiting for the withdrawals again for another 14 days. So you can have money to make the next trip. Yeah. Now, a lot of people ask me, why do I choose to stay with the company?
Exactly. In fact, this was my next question. Why Ultima? What is the reason why, after these many years, you're still here? Part of the furniture, like I said.
Well, number one reason, when I started, I know where I'm coming from. Yeah, I know where I'm coming from. And I know how far this company has brought me. I have been through all the rough patches in this company. You name it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all the technologies I've been through. Why I'm still here? One, the CEO, Alex Reiner.
Yes.
His mindset of wanting to go into the Guinness Book of Records, creating 1 million millionaires. He has come to stay. He has come to stay. Inside the challenges, he will still come back to the community and try to reach out to the community. On daily basis, on weekly basis, he will talk to us. Now, when you start building and you get to belong to Alex's inner circle, you get to have these conversations with Alex, you will know that it is not easy out there what he faces. Sorry.
No worries.
A lot of our people don't understand. Yeah. He is human. One, he's not perfect. He will make those mistakes, and he will always find a solution to the mistakes.
Absolutely.
It may pain me, it may pain my community, it may pain the people because there are switches which they were not expecting. But one thing I realized, and I'll rephrase to my father, I said, the only constant thing in life is change.
Exactly.
Changes will come painful, changes will come for the good. You have to choose it.
Absolutely.
Now, yes, there are many companies, people will come to buy me out, do this one, we'll help you. But how sure do I have that energy to go start investigating those people? We've had people arrested in Africa some are serving prison terms because they buy them, bring the company, even when the person that brought the company, created the company, is closing, you don't even know. But he was talking to you every day and he's gone. They say the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. You understand? I have known Alex for all these years. I know that he is here to stay. He's building an incredible technology. I am benefiting from the technology. My community is benefiting from the technology. Anybody that is not benefiting is he or she who is not listening. They are hearing. They are not listening. Because hearing is different from listening.
Very different.
Because when you listen, you carry out.
Exactly.
Right? You take steps, you take action. So, I mean, if I look at everywhere, if I want to start to analyze the technology, a lot of people don't understand. Yeah. A lot of people don't understand. There's a paper, there's something I shared on my groups the other day.
Sure.
Where I am, one leader already took the paper. He refused to give me that. I just had to jot it down. You see this paper.
You've got all the pools there. All of them.
Yeah. This because if people understand this, they will see where they can make money. If they understand this, the smart wallet. I remember when Alex launched it, he said it's for smart people. Just as the name. If you're smart and you're seeing this, see, we have the red pool from October, right? The red pool came. Red pool is still paying to today, is a lifetime pool. We had the green pool. The green pool came. Those of us that were very quick to actions, you can't complain that you did not make money in the green pool before the swapping. They switched to gold, right? Now we have the gold pool. The gold pool, for the time being, is on maintenance. We have the BSP. Alex says that I'm a networker. Every networker should own a BSP because he says the BSP will pay for life. Now, even if there are changes, but then the BSP is still paying you over what length, the OH. I'll always make sure that by God's grace, I have the BSP. Then we now move to premium. From premium, we have the BSP2. Premium pool is paying. It has started paying, right? BSP2 is paying. You have the booster pool that gives you all the different profits. You have the in-game euros that you can use to buy your cards. You have the volume sales. You have the BSP given to you in terms of commissions. And then on top of that, you still have your ULTIMA. People have not understood yet. African community out on this Zoom call, hear me. ULTIMA freezing is game. It's game on. It's game on, guys. From when I understood this, from the day we had that Zoom with you guys, I froze my ULTIMAs. I know how much I have. Albert Einstein says that the seventh wonder of the world is in compound interest. A lot of you will not understand. Go try it and see how much you're making every day. On your own personal ULTIMAs, you freeze. I mean, then we have the royal pool. We have the game pool coming. Man, if you strive to have all of this, even if it's small, you cannot go wrong with the system. You cannot, trust me, you cannot go wrong with the system. So if I have this kind of system, go tell me. I have 9. If all 9 is paying me, what's the problem? My community, the African community, needs to understand this. They need to, because if they don't understand this, they will be complaining here and there. But the smart ones, you see all the leaders, Madam Dorcas in Nigeria, all these leaders, they've understood this. And they do what? They strive to own this. Everybody, you should have these polls. I sent out a message on the group yesterday. I sent out a voice message. And those of you who want to listen, if you're on the Zoom, go back and listen to the message. You have more clarity because now I'm fast, I'm talking because of time. But if you have all these polls, you don't have money, bro, I don't have anywhere to go. This is bus stop. ULTIMA is bus stop for me. There's everything in one.
Absolutely.
Live has ups and downs. The challenges will come, they'll go, they'll come, they'll go. But we keep going. There is no way I'm leaving the company. I don't even, where will I leave and go? I'm a networker. I was taught that when you find a good company, hang on to it. Whether the ride is rough like what. If you have the pointers on that side and you detected that this is a good company, hang on it. Bro, I'm ADS. I'm ADS in the company. So there is no way. To all the new people that are listening, you don't just come and you want to make the millions. I used to tell people, you join the company today, you want to make millions today, you are a scammer. You want to scam the company. It's you that is a problem. What have you put in? Because you must be able to put in something, time, energy, your finances. If you don't have the finances, you become a marketer. You have all the options. Alex so far has given us a very beautiful system. Whatever people will see today around me in terms of investments, in my community, in terms of investments, what we've been able to achieve through this company, most of the people didn't come with anything. They didn't come with anything. They came empty-handed like me.
Absolutely.
Empty-handed. And the only tool I have is my mouth. I will use it and gossip anyhow about this company.
Gossip, I love it. Let's gossip about Ultima. I like it.
Gossip about Ultima, because you don't gossip for free. You are gossiping about Ultima and making money.
Amazing.
If you don't talk about this company, how will people know about it?
Absolutely.
And to those the new people on this call, if we must win, it is you, me, and Alex. If Alex does 50%, you don't do your own, don't insult the company. You must never talk bad about the company, because you must put in your own energy to help Alex to succeed.
Absolutely.
For in Africa, they say one hand like this can never tie a bundle.
So, repeat that. One hand like this can never.
One hand like this can never tie a bundle. It means you will add, this one is holding, this one hold the rope, and then you tie.
Tie it. Very well said. Okay. Now, the most amazing thing is I must have asked you maybe one question at around 25 past 5 Dubai time. And the beautiful thing about you is you've covered all 5 of the questions I wanted to ask you. You've told us a little bit about you. You've told us about network marketing. You've told us why Ultima. You've told us in your own way what it's been like to build up to Black Diamond in Africa. Okay. You've told us how you feel about the new products. Okay. And you've explained all the pools, and you've explained that people need to get more knowledge about the pools in order to see how big this opportunity is. There's one thing I want to end off, because we've passed the hour, more than 15 minutes. But there's really one thing I want you to cover. I want to know, and the listeners, the leaders that are on the call today, and those that are listening to the recording want to know, what are your keys to success? What is it that allows for a focus to be staying in a very shoddy hotel room, has to bring her own bedding, clean the place up, but know that tomorrow is going to be a good day no matter how much failure you walk past? What are Afua Dorcas's key features of success? Okay, what is that? How is it that you can advise all of us listeners on how to become successful like you?
One thing, the first thing, be conscious of who you are. Your goals.
Beautiful.
Be conscious of who you are. Your goals. My goals, like if you go to that section of our house where I started this company, my goals are all written and all of them have ticked. Yeah. Why am I joining the company? Why am I doing the company? That is a driving force for me. If you don't know the why you are doing the company, why you want to become successful, you will not have that energy. My parents raised a lot of kids. And I saw my mom cry one day at breakfast, and that broke me because she lacked something. And all I could do was to pray. I said, God, please, if I'm that one person you will bless to take care of these people. My dad is 90 years. Most of you have seen him on my status. He's 90, he's still driving. He still dance, he still cuddle mom. They still, you understand? I just wanted to see those moments. That was my why. And because of that, there is a very strong goal ahead of me to achieve. When I wake up from bed, I see that. I see that I want to do that. And so I must do what? I must stay focused to the cause.
Absolutely.
I must stay focused. I shouldn't allow myself to be distracted. It's not easy, even when you go through challenges. But when you're looking at the prize at the end, I stay focused and look at that prize. And I don't allow any distractions.
Beautiful.
Mentoring for me, because I may be in the kitchen, I'm listening to Les Brown, the audio. I may be in the kitchen, I'll be watching Dance Mastermind recorded version. Like, if you tap me from sleep, the stuff about this company should flow. That is the selling point for you at any point in time. You cannot sell, you can't give out what you don't know. You can only give out what you know. Yeah. And so for me, one of my keys to success has been studying. I don't like reading, but I listen to audio a lot. I listen to audio messages, motivations, follow up, whatever I want to do. I can't be, I'll be doing something else, then my mind is there. Now, when you add focus, you have a goal, set targets. I used to work with, at every point in time in a year, okay, I said there's a next event, Dorcas, you need to rank. You can't go on stage with this same rank. You need to change your rank. And so I will sit down, take a piece of paper, I will draw, I will look at my legs. Okay, this one needs 50,000. Which of the leader needs encouragement? Who needs what? Who needs what? I start to build them up. I'll focus on them, focus my energy on them. I don't want to start new legs, but if I raise this leader to get to diamond, if I raise this one. So those calculations, there's a lot of mathematics in network marketing. Unfortunately, most of us in Africa, we just go blindfolded. Yeah, we just go, they say, bring people, you just bring people. You don't sit down to do the mathematics and calculate them. But when you are a focused person, you can actually achieve that. You set the goals. Okay, I'm going towards purple diamond. I'm this percentage left. Dorcas, where are you lacking? Work on that. Building, opening up new African countries. I used to travel a lot with the company, Zambia, Uganda, Kenya, all the countries, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Ghana, Nigeria. I used to travel. Why? Because comfort zone. People know you too much there, so they will not listen to you. So if you ask me, how did I get to be this successful woman in network marketing? God is my number one, the first person that has held my hand to become this person. Identifying who I am. You should know who you are, what you want, your goals. Yeah. Line them down, outline them, write them. Then you stay focused to what you have written down. You keep going. Integrity. People should not give you their money. You play mafia with it and all that. My father says that your network is your net worth.
Absolutely.
Exactly the same way my mentors say. So the people around you, they will bill you. I've had people send millions from Zambia for registration. They don't know me from anywhere. We met on social media. I try as much as to use Facebook. I use TikTok. I use any social media platform to widen out, create that contact in that country, and then give them target when they sign up. I go meet them and we work. But if I only stay in my city in Bamenda, Bamenda is a small city, even though it's the most beautiful in Cameroon in terms of the people, the community. But I won't achieve it. I won't. I hope I've answered your question, that one. I hope I've answered that one.
Absolutely. And we've come, unfortunately, to the end of this call. What I want to do is I want to do a few things before everyone goes. First of all, I want to thank all 145 participants for staying behind. We've gone over normal time of 23 minutes, but still people are here to listen to this incredible story. Dorcas, if you look at the chat, you've got Ellen, you've got Mimi calling you a power lady. Tina is sending you hearts and flames. Gail, the superstar from England. You can see Anthony Robinson, he's sending you hearts over there on camera.
Please, can somebody help me and screenshot this? Let me put on my status. And people ask questions, please. Can somebody help me? Any of my leaders, they can help me and screenshot and send to the group. Let me see. Thank you.
Hero is calling you a boss lady, the mother of Ultima in Africa. I hope you enjoy these titles. Hero is also saying that they love you. What else is there? Power lady, Dorcas, Jasmine, Spain, and congrats to Dorcas. Maria sent you a beautiful testimony. She's talking about how she saw you in Dubai, receiving your rewards, and ever since then, you've been an inspiration. Mimi keeps talking about you. Your mindset was already prepared for Ultima, a huge why, which is so true. Peter has sent more flames than anyone else, you know, in the chat today. Okay. Aldemar has said congratulations. You know, Emil has talked about how you're building to Black Diamond during war. You know, through diversity, many of us will never experience. It's truly inspirational. Gail is a superstar in the UK. That is a huge compliment. Okay. Fombalang has said, thank God for Roland and Godwin. Absolutely. Who forced you and brought you on board. For sure. Absolutely. And, you know, everyone's calling you an African superstar. There's many, many, many. I see Crypto Mama has said, congratulations, Doddy. I didn't know that was your nickname. Your focus has always inspired me. This time I am in all the way until I touch the diamonds that I have never seen in this company. Well done. Amazing. You know, there's so many excellent comments. Now, I just want to take three take homes for all of us. Okay, what can we learn from this incredible human being, from this incredible
Bro, please, before you talk, there's something
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Also, I'm going around thanking all these people. I forgot about thanking you guys because you, the dance team.
You know, we've never been good at receiving compliments.
Don't worry.
I thought I could rush.
Come. Don't rush past. It's my compliment. It's not your compliment. I'm the one giving it, so just take it. It's my compliment.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys have been exceptional. Yeah, I'm so grateful. The day we met in Dubai, you remember that day on stage? I'm so grateful.
Fire. It was energy. It was
energy. I'm so grateful for you guys. And if anybody would want to succeed, they need to learn from you guys. I've been a networker, but you don't carry what you know when you meet people that know better. You unlearn to learn new things and you relearn new things.
Amazing.
So I'm so grateful to you guys because when I was learning networking, it's 2005. Yeah, it's a cake. Out with the old and in with the new.
Absolutely.
So I'm learning from you guys, and I'm so grateful to the three of you for the wonderful job you're doing for the company, for the entire team, and the fact that your password is unity.
Absolutely.
It means we have to unite for the company to actually win.
100%.
It doesn't matter the team you're coming from, but you guys are always here for us. So thank you once again. I'm so grateful for everything you guys are doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that incredible compliment. And of course, as you know, we are only doing it because we're so passionate of the aspect of empowering people. It doesn't matter whether it's a cross line on this call. I mean, we've already had 2 or 3 cross lines already on this call. And it doesn't matter to us because we're all one family. You know, ultimately, we want to rub off and create the best culture that network marketing has ever seen. So we want people to become a part of this culture. And of course, sharing stories like how you've shared today. Lucas, you have given us information today. Believe me, there's 1, 2, 5, 10 people out there that are not commenting right now in this chat box, but you are inspiring them. And that motivates me to do what I do. That motivates you to do what you do. You understand? And these things may not be spoken of. And that's what we want. We want to build a community full of real people who go through real challenges, who have real opinions, but we bring it onto this mastermind every single Saturday, and we make sure that every single person is being heard, being felt, being touched, being seen in this business. So again, I thank you so much for that. Mimi has requested, she's saying, promise me a photo on the next event. So you're in trouble. Mimi's going to come and find you.
Thank you so much, Mimi. Don't worry. Next event will definitely be having that photo, promise. Thank you so much.
And if I'm not mistaken, Mimi just achieved a big rank the other day. So congratulations to Mimi.
Oh, congratulations, Mimi. Congratulations. Proud of you. Congrats.
Absolute
Keep going, girl.
Absolutely. Okay, 3 points to summarize. Number 1, okay, people who know you won't listen to you. I really like that. And you were talking about comfort zones, okay? And that's an important message to all of us sitting in our comfort zone. We're all too used to our surroundings. And the reality is so many people that know us will not listen to us. They will think our dreams are crazy. Our why is too big. Stop dreaming, Dorcas. You are wasting your time. Just settle into a 9 to 5. You understand? But you've said it how it is. People who know us, they won't listen to us. So you've got to go out of your comfort zone. You've got to travel. You've got to explore different regions, different countries around you. So I really like that. Number 2, okay? Focus on the end, okay? And don't worry about what happens between the time that you start and the end itself. And that is so powerful because it doesn't matter what challenges you go through. The reality is the opportunity is here to stay. Many of us share our ideas, share our successes, so we can all inspire each other. So don't focus on those challenges before the end. Focus on the end and everything else seems very, very smooth. And I love that about you. And the last thing, which is completely comical, and I want to end off on a very light note. And you said you need to start gossiping about ULTIMA. You know, gossiping is never good, right? But you said the perfect thing, right? We have to start gossiping about ULTIMA. We have to start doing waswasaing in other people's ears about this business, right? Because ultimately, if we start off, which has happened to all of us, with a very small amount, if not no capital, we as network marketeers make money that way. So increase your knowledge. I mean, you've made sure that you've told us about all your mentors, Eric Warren, Les Brown, etc., 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 etc. And you're talking about how you're watching the recorded Den and masterminds, and you're feeding your mind with that knowledge. This is beautiful because ultimately that's your tool to get you from one hard place to a very good place. So once again, sister, the internet connection has been fantastic. You've been looking great. I see you prepared yourself for this call. We want to wish you the very best of success from green to purple, purple to red, red to again black, and then let's go even further beyond that. We wish you all the best. We love your team. We love your vibe. We love your energy. We need you as a family around us continuously, always and forever. Thank you for being part of the furniture of ULTIMA. I think ULTIMA gives credit to you 10 times over, and it's never going to be enough. Afo Dokas, thank you so much for joining us on today's Mastermind. We appreciate you. We love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Thank you to the entire community. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Amazing. Okay,
ULTIMA to the moon.
ULTIMA to the moon. One way.
ULTIMA to the moon.
Yeah? All right, guys. Okay, so we've heard from one of the best out there, and for sure in the topmost echelon of leadership in Africa. You heard the challenges, you heard the trials and tribulations. I hope you leave this call knowing that anything is possible. If someone can go through the challenges that they've been through, such as this incredible, wonderful lady and sister of ours, an incredible leader, I mean, that should tell you, all right, that your situation, your circumstances, you're very lucky not to have a war and bullets flying past your window kind of scenario. I mean, what excuses do we have, guys? All right, so let's leave with that message today. Let's make sure we learn from Dorcas's incredible lessons as well. How she does it, how she built to Black Diamond, okay? And focus on that end goal. Focus on that prize. Listen to what Alex is saying. He wants us all to go there. He wants us to listen to those golden rules. So, guys, I'm not going to hand over to Emil. It's 33 minutes over time. I'm going to end off this call. Thank you for all the viewers. Thank you for obviously attending this call. It's a privilege to be with you guys on Saturday. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here on this webinar. We appreciate that a lot and we feel privileged. Thank you again, guys. See you next week. And who knows, we might bring another superstar. Take care, guys. God bless you all. Much love.